That right there is a great example of how a narcissist will act when you are reacting to their abuse. If you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. If you don't know what reactive abuse is when a narcissist or a toxic person pokes you, triggers you until you explode and you act out of character. When you act out of character, they do that. Sometimes they pull their phone out and they're calm and cool and collected. Why are you yelling? Why are you screaming? One of us is triggered, clearly triggered here. Only a hit dog hollers. And that's why I tell people, one of your greatest powers against a narcissist is your ability to not react to what they are doing. Because they love to blackmail you and use that against you. Hey, if you act out of character again, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to post that video so everybody's going to see it and know how crazy you really are. Or they'll use it as part of a smear campaign to show them why they cheated on you, why they broke up with you. Control your reactions. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware, diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. This series is dedicated to making my TikToks and my YouTube shorts longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This is going to be a lot longer than 60 seconds. So, the TikTok you just watched, the beginning part was by an actual retired judge who dealt with a lot of narcissists in court and things like that. His name is Anthony, I can't pronounce his last name, but it's Judge Anthony on TikTok. It's Judge Anthony on TikTok, and it was, the first part was pretty hilarious. You know, he said, your ex recording you after triggering you with reactive abuse. And then I kind of go into detail what reactive abuse is. I've done a few other videos on this, but you know, it's always a good time for an update where I got a lot of new followers and things like that. So as explained in the TikTok, reactive abuse is when a narcissist or a toxic person or whoever triggers you into reacting from their abuse. You react from their abuse. Reactive abuse. You end up looking like the abuser a lot of times, because like you see in this video right here, he's popping his lip gloss and he's recording you. You know what I mean? He or she is recording you. They trigger you. They poke you, prod you, trigger you, continuously say some rude stuff, do what you don't want them to do, and then guess what? Boop! You pop like a damn tea kettle. You're like, you know, a tea kettle on the stove, like, boop, you pop. You know what I mean? And now you're yelling, now you're screaming, now you're reacting. Sometimes you're throwing stuff, sometimes you attack them, sometimes you put your hands on them, and guess what? They got the camera out. They got the camera out. And guess what? They're calm, they're cool, they're collected. They're talking in a very calm voice. You see what, y'all see what it is? Y'all see what the type of stuff happens? You see what happens? Y'all see what you get when this type of stuff happens? All I did was ask her a simple question, and now she's breaking all my stuff. All I did was say something simple, and now she's screaming and yelling at me. Now I got a black eye. All I did was say this, and guess what? He blew up on me. You know, because women can be narcissists as well. This is just not a man narcissist hating channel. Women can be narcissists as well. I've had quite a few conversations with men dealing with toxic narcissistic women, and reactive abuse is an occurrence. Like, you get caught on camera, you get caught, like one guy said, he was literally defending himself from a woman, and she called the police on him. Like, she poked him, prodded him, and she called the police on him. And the police getting ready to arrest him, but guess what? He had installed some cameras in the house to show, and the police watched the cameras like, wow, you really just came home from work and she jumped on you. Yeah. And now, you see, you have to protect yourself. Reactive abuse is a real thing, y'all. And reactive abuse can and will be used against you, not only in a court of law, but can and will be used against you in child custody cases, in real life situations. The narcissistic robot got to reset, y'all. Resetting now. It can be used against you to blackmail you as well, because they'll say stuff like this. Now that I got you on camera. Now I got you on camera acting crazy. If you say anything else to me, if you don't do what I want you to do, guess what? I'm going to post this on social media so everybody's going to know how crazy you are. I'm going to post this everywhere online so everybody can see what I have to put up with. If you break up with me, everybody's going to see. If I break up with you, or I cheat on you or whatever, and you try to embarrass me, I'm just going to play this video for them online. You know? So you at a loss. That's why I tell people, how do you combat reactive abuse? Stop reacting. Simple enough, right? It's simple enough, right? It's simple enough that for me to say, hey, look, stop reacting when they're talking about your deceased mom, or they're taking the vase, the jar with her ashes in it. They're taking the jar with her ashes, the vase with her ashes in it, and throwing it back and forth, playing back and forth, playing back and forth, playing back and forth. You're like, he put my mom's ashes down. Why? I'm gonna shoot it into the trash can, because that's where she belongs. She was trash when she was here. She was trash when she's gone. You know, and she raised a trash ass daughter or a trash ass son. You know, she raised trash children. And look, I had to marry one of them, so I'm gonna shoot her right in the trash where she belongs. And you're like, whoa, whoa, why are you acting like this? Smile for the camera. Smile. Say cheese. Say cheese. You're abusive. Look, y'all. Look, y'all see the abuse I deal with. Leave me alone. Stop yelling. See, all I did was calmly ask her a question about her mom, and this is what I get. Y'all see what I get? You see what I deal with? Look at her. Look, look, look. Gotcha. Your ability to not react is one of your superpowers against a narcissist. It's like literally one of your superpowers against a narcissist is your ability to not react to the triggering statements, to their triggering actions and things like that. Because you have the power, you have the ability to stand in your truth. You just do. And like this is what happens. Like narcissists, sometimes while they won't record you all the time, y'all. Sometimes they get pleasure in your reactions. They'll poke you, you'll react, you'll start crying, screaming, begging them, you start crying, you start yelling at them, and guess what? They'll want to sleep with you. They'll try to take you to bedroom. Hey, I don't know what it is about you. I don't know what it is about you yelling and screaming at me, but them cheeks are looking clappable right now. That's what they'll do for you right there. Reactive abuse turns some people on, and people go like, how do you get turned off from triggering people? Because it's the control. It's the control. Control is power to a narcissist. When a narcissist feels like they have control over your emotions and your reactions, and they can trigger you at any time, they feel like they have control over you, and they want to just take you to bed and, like I said, clap them. Them cheeks look extra clappable. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, because it'll turn some people on. So yeah, if you go to sleep with them while you're in this high emotional state of reactive abuse, you get addicted to this person even more. Because guess what? The same person who healed you, the same person who set you on fire, is the same person that rescued you. I mean, the same person that put the fire out. The same person that held your head underwater and kept you from breathing and tried to drown you is the same person that threw you the life jacket. That same person, I gave one of my it's just like, they like narcissistic people like to play the hero right after they play the villain. I said this is an analogy I gave somebody very recently. It's like Bruce Wayne. It's like Bruce Wayne put some drugs in your pocket. Put some drugs in your pocket or some stolen diamonds in your pocket, and then Batman comes and beats you up. You see you see Bruce Wayne? If you don't know, Bruce Wayne is Batman, y'all. Bruce Wayne is. This is Batman. This is Bruce Wayne. You see how that works right there? There's a spider in here. There was a spider in here. I ain't put this mask on long. I won't be using that analogy again because that mask is retired now, y'all. But that's how it goes, though, y'all. So I feel like every time I'm gonna use that mask in the skit today, because that'll be funny. So I use props in the skits. So that's how it goes, though, y'all. Controlling your reactions is your power. Because if you sleep with them after they trigger you, you're going to get addicted to them, because the highs and lows are what get you addicted to narcissistic people. The trauma and the savior Satan complex. The same person who hurts you is the same person who heals you. You forget about who caused you the pain because they give you pleasure. They make you feel good. You become traumatically bonded through people, through experiences like that, consistent experiences like that. You don't even love the person anymore. You just traumatically bonded to them. You don't love them. You don't want to be with them anymore. You just traumatically bonded to them. You bonded to them through trauma. So controlling your reactions is just like, I'm telling you, controlling your reactions is your #1 power against a narcissist. It just is. People don't want to hear me say that. It just is. Controlling your powers, controlling your reactions is your #1 power. And I know it's like, Lee, but you say it like it's simple. I know it's not simple. Trust me. I know it is not simple. But it's worth it. So that's why I say, take your power back. Stand in your truth, stand in your ability, because you deserve it. You deserve a good life. regardless of what that person is conditioning you to believe, you deserve the best chances. Your kids deserve a chance at a good life. So if they can't trigger you at first, they're going to try different things, y'all. If yelling doesn't work, they'll try to get close to your face. They'll try to intimidate you. If the intimidation doesn't work, they'll start talking about your parents. If talking about your parents doesn't work, they'll start talking to the kids about you. Start talking to the kids about you in front of you. If that doesn't work, they'll start posting stuff on Facebook. They're going to try, one trigger doesn't work, they're going to try to go through all the triggers, so you have to prepare for that. If you want to stay in it, if you want to stay in a relationship with a narcissist, this is what you have to deal with, y'all. This is it. People just like, I notice people on other pages when they talking junk about me, they're like, he's always telling people to leave their narcissist, but somehow, some reason, he manipulates his wife to stay. I don't tell people to leave their narcissist all the time. Y'all will stop misquoting me. I said, if you want to stay with this person, this is what you have to deal with. I'm a narcissist, y'all. Anyways, y'all, I hope this helps. Maintain your peace. Maintain your sanity. You deserve it. You deserve a better life. Anyways, y'all, like and subscribe for more. Turn on notifications. I'll be going live here this evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mental Illness is out. Peace.